Yeah, I gotta do this with the wrong hand. There. Good morning. Got your coffee. And I'm having a cigar. It's Maze, Kansas here. There's a lot of people. You know, the club car wash is cool, but when you have a car like that, you cannot take it to places like that because the clear coat will actually get scratches. So whenever it's super bright outside, that's when you see like the scratches and stuff pop up. I had fun at Dino's. Everybody's cool there. So if I go back and everybody's not cool there, I already know what happened. But I think that we're hitting a new like beginning to where we can actually go out and do stuff. Like finally, you know. For a while there, dude, it was so hot and there's too much stuff going on. Honestly, I don't see why any bar would hate me. If I can tip good, I keep my shit together. You know, unless there's like incidents that happen, but everybody knows why they happen. You know, if people don't provoke stuff, then stuff doesn't happen. Like those guys at Dudley's, like nobody knows, but they were actually talking crap about gay people. So, you know, they could do that and it's okay. So we live in like a world of hypocrisy. Sometimes I feel where this whole life you see around you, you're brainwashed into being a consumer whore basically. So everything is about, oh, you gotta have a nice car, you know, you gotta have your nice little Starbucks, you gotta have your little designer glasses, and everybody goes about. And here's why I go to New York, LA, stuff like that. We got shit planned, guys. Oh my God. But it's because I don't have shit. I have the car. I have myself. I have my streaming channel. And what drives me to go to these other cities is the fact that I am not. I'll put it like this. Some people wake up hungover today, right? And they're laying next to somebody and they're like, yeah, but they're going back to the same shitty life that they're not happy in, but they have this persona where they want to put off this happy vibe. You see it in couples all the time, and it's fine with that. People do what they got to do, but the whole reason why I go to other shitties and collab with people and stuff is because I don't feel like satisfied here, you know? So if you got all those friends and everything, you hang out and you meet, I'm not knocking it. I'm saying that's why you are so comfortable. You don't see a reason to ever go see the world or do anything, you know? We've been seeing the world since I was 18. Iraq, Korea, Africa, Germany. That's just out of country stuff, you know? And yeah, I'm gonna go back out of country again. Think about hitting up Ukraine. Fuck it, why not? You know, somebody's got to get out there, you know? How many live streams will be up in Ukraine? Me. You know, I've already been war trained, so, you know, war proven, so it's not like it's something that I don't know nothing about, but it's just, yeah, a lot of people wear masks and we want to care so much about what other people think. It's almost like you're enslaved to like impressing people that don't even fucking matter in your life unless you want them to or not. But you got to remember, like, caring too much about what people think is a weakness. It really is. Some people screw people over their reputations. Some people spread lies. You know, people do ugly stuff, all in the name of keeping their reputation and their whatever they represent out there to be like, oh yeah, it's flawless, and like nothing's flawless. Every single one of these guys have argued with somebody on Facebook. Every single one of these guys have been angry in the past 24 hours about something. Every single one of these guys have struggled at some point in their life. Even the ones that have made it have family members, and we're not just talking blacks, that we're talking all ethnicities that haven't made it, and they don't hang out with their family as much anymore because, you know, it's just the way it is. You know, this is a selfish world that we live in sometimes, and there's not really too much good left in it that I see. But there are good people, and there were good times last night. Like for instance, you know, so there's cars everywhere, right? But whenever I go live, here's the predictable behavior, right? A society. Notice how nobody's parking, rarely parks in front, because they see a guy with a camera and they just stare, but they don't even understand. It's like some people see the camera and they're like, he's filming me. I'm like, I'm not filming you. Like, I've been here for what? 5 minutes sitting here. So yeah, I drove all the way over here to sit down for 5 minutes so I can film you in your stupid little car driving by. Like self-centered, obsessive, narcissistic people. I'm not crazy. The less you care about what people think, the more free you actually are. I say don't give a fuck what people think. Don't be an asshole, but just don't be a slave to society. I mean, we ran out to DC and we filmed some stuff with the girl. You know what we did. It's for real. I had to delete the stuff, but it wasn't like I was trying to OnlyFans. It wasn't really OnlyFans though. It was just us doing stupid stuff. And yeah, we were sleeping and filming, and you know, she was doing some stuff like coke, but you know, I had fun and I didn't do the cocaine. But like I said, we fucked and filmed it, and that's what happens when I got to DC. Right, really close to the Capitol. And out of all that fun, free food, fucking from the Bolivian Special Forces guy who worked at the hotel, you know, it was a 5-star hotel, very expensive. Lobbyists, I ran into a lobbyist. It's just that kind of adventure, you know. So that kind of stuff happens from the lack of having, I guess, that connection here, right? And I'm not knocking people who have connections. I'm just saying, the reason why you never go out and see the world is because you're so comfortable with everything around you. Why the fuck would you? Like a lot of you, even women or men, go somewhere else by yourself. It's not in you to do that. It's not in you to do that. And I do it because there's really nothing else for me to do, right? Like this is just one small area. One small area. This truck sounds badass, but this is just one small area, guys, in life. And honestly, life, what makes you smarter and superior, I would say, and we use the word superior here, so don't get offended. Anybody can be superior, even black people. But nobody gets that, right? But the more experience you have in life, like, the more superior you become in a way, because you know shit, like, I don't want to name off all the stuff I know about, but I know a lot of stuff. So face value, some people see me and they're just like, you know, but it's like, I don't take stuff for face value too much. That's the yesterday. If you want to be somebody in this world, you're going to be different. You're not always going to be liked. You're not always going to fit in. But when you're out there in NYC running around, having fun, streaming with people, talking with people, doing stream interviews at the park, Washington Square, and you come back here, every person that you run into who kind of like looks at you and is like, oh, I'm better than you. It's like, no, I'm better than you. I'm smarter than you, more experienced than you. I just, that's the way I see it, guys. Because like I said, you're dealing with some people out there. Like, I'll just say women, some women out there, right? You got it too easy. Like, I go and I like kick it with New York chicks, right? Like New York chicks, what do they got? Well, they live in a really big metropolitan city. That city's got a lot of people that they talk to, right? Now, compared to here, there's not as much diversity, so everybody has to pick a clique and stick to it, right? But that's what I mean. It's like the difference. Like I could find, and I'm not knocking women here or small town women at all. I'm not. I'm just saying this is how I see it sometimes. You think I'm gonna have a better conversation like with Vegas when I was in DC? I think I'm gonna have a better conversation with somebody who's grown up in Brooklyn. Who do you think's gonna have more interesting stories? Somebody who's from a small town, or somebody who's from like Brooklyn? You know, it's no comparison there. I'm not saying that they're smarter. I'm just saying that for me personally, I have better conversations with women from bigger cities because they seem to be way more outgoing, way more risky. But they also have a hell of a lot of stories and a hell of a lot of experience dealing with a hell of a lot of different people and diversity, you know? So that's the difference there. So I guess the message is just get out there and freaking, get out there and, you know, have fun. So if you're not into like traveling, you're not in the bigger cities, you know, this place is perfect for you, you know? But for me, I'm not satisfied. Like, that's all I'm saying. And maybe it's because I don't have all that stuff, but that doesn't mean I won't get it someday. Like, anything's attainable. There were girls that I thought were beautiful 5 years ago. Now that I see them, I'm like, oh my God, dude, what the hell happened? Imagine if I got with them and I was stuck with them 5 years from now, you know? It's like, no. So, yeah, there's also guys out there who got with very pretty women who just gave up. And I think there's women out there that everything's handed to them. It's easy. They can have what they want. They get their tattoos up. And then they start getting chunky and, like, they don't have to put forth any effort to look good anymore. Because, like, it's not like they don't look good. It's just, I mean, like, towards working out and keeping yourself in shape. Like, some women just straight up give up. And once you give up and you start getting fat, it's over. It's over. You can lose the weight, but you already gave up once, so you can give up again. So don't ever drop on your physical fitness and stuff, because I think that's really important. Like I said, our psycho ass is like trying to like mold things to the FBI fitness test, including the SRT part. That's how I know I'm good enough, because I'm like, hey, I'm streaming and I could pass the FBI fitness test. So it's like, to me, it's just people wouldn't understand. I've been talking so long, the cigar went out, so fuck. Wonderful, right? I'm gonna put this right here. So where do we go and what do we do today? I got a couple ideas, but with the weather right now, I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. We'll figure it out. Woo, it just inhaled fucking match gas. Yeah, it's finally getting popping here. It's finally getting popping a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Should probably put that right here for you. And then it got stuck in there, right? Like, as soon as I lit it, it got stuck. This thing's not even focused. But yeah, oh, we do have some City Hall stuff coming up. I got an email from them. I got accepted into something, so finally, I told you guys what happened. Like, a lot of people don't give me the time of the day. That's why I told Nick, and it pisses me off. But guess what? City Hall is gonna give us a chance. So I'm gonna put that suit on. What's up, Jared? How you doing? Oh, we're at Maze Quick Trip, just having a coffee and a cigar. I shouldn't be smoking, but I'm going to. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna do an e-bike ride through Maze probably, but then I was like, no, because I don't know, like the weather, it looks like it's, I haven't looked at the weather. Yeah, but I was just talking, shooting the stuff, little morning stream at the gas station. You usually go to like 13th and is it Central or whatever? I can never remember that street. 13th and Tyler Quick Trip, but like, I don't go there as much anymore. You know, I'm trying to like go to different ones. Like, we went to the Maze Quick Trip the other day, and like last night I passed out cards at Dino's. So Dino's was really fun. You saw the view to all those giant mansion houses. They're freaking beautiful, dude. But yeah, it's fun. I definitely would go back to Dino's and like hang out there and stuff. So I thought it was fun. But like I said, sometimes when I go places, I have an op out there. You saw the case number on it. But yeah, that's the one problem that I have, is I've always been suspected of like the same people that want to isolate me and stuff. You know, they see where our streaming's going, or we go out and do stuff, so their job is to basically try to turn everybody against us. But like, I'm not a sheep, dude. Like, I don't sit around and like follow people. I'm like I straight up say I'm a leader, bro. Like, I love being a leader, but sometimes when you're a leader, you don't have any followers. So the followers are coming. For me, the day is ending. LOL. Yeah, where are you at, man? You're overseas? Let's say based on the time right now, I don't know. Either that or you work night shift, bro. You're from France? Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I got a Russian watch here. I got the Kraken for Ukraine. That's Ukrainian Special Forces, by the way. So we're not joking about going to Ukraine. Like I got a drone, I could fly it pretty good, and like I'm so good at it. Like I literally, if there was like some kind of explosive attached to it, I could totally like take people off the map. But in Ukraine, they got those drones and stuff, and they need people to fly. So the way it works is you move out with the front line to where they need the drone. You set it up, kill your targets, and then you basically get out of that area and get back to back to the base where they have. I don't want to talk about too much going on in Kyiv, but it's crazy. They just had a drone strike from Russia yesterday. But there's this girl who works in the government who I talked to like through comments, you know. And that's the thing is, I try to email a Russian chick. This is a while back, and the email won't go through. I try to email her in Ukraine, and the email won't go through. So in a weird way, we are kind of being restricted to contact people overseas, and it's really annoying. Good morning, Captain Starling. On this beautiful Sunday, or is it Saturday? Saturday. On this beautiful Saturday. But good morning, y'all. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, I got to figure out what we're going to do. We're going to do something. So either drive or Uber, one or the other. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Either one or the other. Breathe it. But Captain Starlink, I haven't seen you in here for a minute. How have you been, man? And I'm going to put this down here because this cigar keeps going out. My luck, right? Woo! This is the third time of lighting this. Alright, it's lit. It's lit. This is a Kraken hat. Alright. Maybe we should go to Old Town or downtown again. I don't know if there's anything going on downtown, but we can definitely find out. Go do some street interviews, be like, find out what people are up to and shit. You good? Yeah? Hey, you know what? I gotta actually find your channel, Starlink. I gotta find your channel. Like, I'm gonna screenshot. Hold on, let me screenshot this. Alright, screenshot it, and what I'll do is I'll subscribe to your channel, and Jared, I'll check you out too. I know you're on Twitch right now. So we got France and fucking Starlink. Where are you from? Where are you from? No problem, bro. Hey, who else got somebody from France up in this place right now? Only Star Fox. No, I'm playing. You got yourself here, man, and that's what the cool thing is. We are going to go back down to Planned Parenthood. I got to contact Nick Hill, check out the Planned Parenthood RO we did yesterday. We were, it was interesting. I did get called a Nazi by that one lady, but it's just she saw the card and she thought that it was a swastika, and I'm like, it's not a swastika. And she's like, it looks like a swastika. So we had this argument. Well, we didn't have an argument, but in the end I told her the swastika goes the other way, but she just literally, I don't know. So I'll see her again, but I mean, I put it right there in there that I'm not a Nazi, so like people got to chill out. Like, I don't understand that. Indiana, so yeah, France and Indiana up in the house. France and Indiana. It's so quiet here. Sorry, I look behind me every once in a while because I'm like, who the fuck is rolling up behind me? But nobody's rolling up behind me. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. But yeah, we'll be live later. We're gonna be downtown, e-bike ride, something. I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna drink this coffee and toss this cigar and then take a nicotine pill because I shouldn't be smoking, you know. But thanks for choosing it. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, Star Fox is out of here. And y'all have a good morning. Peace out.